Hey everybody, welcome back to Race of History. Today we're going to get into Sabaton's Primo Victoria. This is the music video and I have the captions on, so since it's the official music video, I'm hoping the captions line up. Sometimes it's a little hit and miss with that. Not specifically with Sabaton, but just with videos in general. Um, but this is one that I don't think I've done hardly any of the songs off of this album. I certainly haven't done this song, so I don't really know what to expect. But I'm excited for it. Let's get into it.
Through the gates of hell, as we make our way to heaven, through the Nazi lines. Primo Victoria.
This music video has been crazy. Um, okay, so obviously the song itself is a general overview of Operation Overlord and the D-Day landings in 1944, right? And so you have the Atlantic Wall that's been built forever by the Germans, right? Specifically to prevent something like this happening. Um, it holds up okay in some spots. Honestly, it's just beautiful misdirection by the Allies and specifically by British intelligence, where they basically set up a whole web, a whole game of misinformation that is being fed to the Germans about when the invasion is coming, where the invasion is coming. Of course, the Germans expect Pas de Calais. Um, they assume that that's where it's going to be. It's really where everybody assumes it's going to be, other than Allied military command, right? Basically, everybody assumes Pas de Calais is the most logical spot, right? Um, so you have a lot of misdirection going on. You have again, late as you get later in the war, the Germans start making particularly bad decisions. Um, you have here a misallocation of resources on the German side where tanks are being held back and not sent up as reinforcements. And partially it has to do with the British intelligence, and partially it has to do with just a bad, layout and command structure on the German side that it had really started to bite by this point. Um, but that gave the Allies enough time to establish footholds on the beaches. And by the time the Germans could get tanks there in mass, it was too late, right? Um, Obviously, you have a huge ramp up in manufacturing being done, not just by the U.S. but by the Brits as well, and they're ready to go by this time, right? I mean, they are ready to go. So as the second they get that toehold in Europe, they're they're ramping up. They're sending over more men, more tanks, literally more of everything. And so they were just waiting for this opportunity. And with the Soviets making major pushes in the East, if there's this fear that the Soviets are just going to essentially roll right through Berlin and just keep going. And so the Allies are trying to meet them as far east as they possibly can. And so they're trying to get this, they're trying to get this thing going. But this is an awesome music video and song. Sometimes musically, Sabaton has like the quick hits or like the half beat hits, and it sounds good, but it's like a hard thing to kind of grasp in a rock song. This one is not. This sounds like just a straight like headbanging song. He's like, I'm taking my damn cymbal back. Yeah, that was a good one. Again, it just sounds like a really like good headbanging rock song, right? Like it fits perfectly into that genre. I feel like it's right up Sabaton's alley. It's about World War II and D-Day. Like this is such a them song. Um, yeah, it was a really good one. But as always, like, comment, subscribe. Help me keep building the channel over here. I'll put the link to the Discord down below, and I'll see you all next time.